little ways left to get to the cars, and we noticed this little snow cave somebody built. Kyle here from Wicked, Alaska, and today we skinned up to Hatcher Pass and we did the $1,000 run. On our way up, it was looking like visibility was gonna get better. Looks like it could be epic. Lots of thrills, lots of spills, lots of good powder. But here's a track right here too.
I feel like this is the one we saw last time we were up here. Good girl.
Not gonna be really able to see much up here. You can barely see the cabins and the A-frame up at Hatcher Pass just below Independence Mine in the distant background. It's snowing out right now. Visibility is pretty poor, so we're hoping visibility changes by the time we start coming down. The sun is barely poking through the clouds and snow, but isn't enough really to make much of a difference right now. In the summer, there's a road that goes all the way up and around and then through Hatcher Pass. It's not plowed in the winter. Some people will skin up or snowmobile up the road because there's still flagging markers to identify where the road is. But we are on the left side of it because it's a more direct route for the skin trail. That way we're not weaving back and forth with every switchback that the road does. We're gonna kind of take it easy today a little bit because we're noticing there's a number of red flags surrounding us as far as avalanche danger goes. So one of the biggest red flags, if there may be an avalanche, is sign of recent avalanche. So there's maybe 2 or 3 slides on the opposite side here, likely from some of the overhanging cornice breaking off and rolling down. You can see the overhanging cornice up there on the ridge line. That's formed from the wind blowing on the other side and it kind of pooling up on this side. And then in the spring especially, it starts melting out and dropping off on the bottom. And then when that all falls down, that a lot of the time triggers an avalanche. That alone tells us, maybe not a great idea to go ski that area or similar areas. Another thing that increases the risks today is that we've had a lot of snowfall in this area this week. Fresh fallen snow adds a lot of weight on top of the existing snowpack. And then additional to that, the visibility is pretty poor. So in the event that something does happen, we got to make sure that we're keeping an eye on each other. Sun's starting to pop out a little bit more. Visibility is getting a little better. And we're starting to see a pretty nice run form right there. Looks like it could be epic.
I should have just stayed on the trail I was doing.
Chewing on a nice PB&J. I like to toast the bread so that when you put it in the bag, a couple hours later you pull it out and it's not all soggy. Ruby wants some too. Ruby loves string cheese.
Skin over.
Pretty important before you're gonna make a powder run to zip up all of your pants and your jackets, so in the event that you wipe out, you don't get completely full of snow. I'm headed down.
And are you sending Ruby first or going?
Ruby is coming uphill towards me. I gotta ski with her. Let's go, sweetie. Let's go, sweetie.
There are a few where I was like, ooh, that was a bigger drop than I was expecting.
Ruby's ready to run.
You think she's gonna follow me?
She goes really slow behind you, so it's not like she's gonna be on your heels, I don't think.
Okay.
It's deep stuff. She's dropping in.
I know.
Honestly, slow in powder is kind of hard because it's like sinky and grabby. That was nice. Man, imagine if you could see. Woo!
I know.
It'd be awesome.
It would be.
There's a hole behind Kyle.
It's all pretty flat all the way to me.
Copy.
It's kind of a bummer, but visibility turned to absolute garbage just before we were heading down. And so now it's very much so like a ski by braille scenario. Come on, sweetie. Come on.
Oh my god.
Good girl.
There you go, sweetie. You're on the highway.
Yeah, he is. It's funny because sometimes she won't be tolerant of being picked up and hold like that, but when you know she wants you to, she's like just totally cool with it. Come on, sweetie. Come on, sweetie. We're just coming down a little ways left to get to the cars, and we noticed this little snow cave somebody built at the walls. If you want to see more Alaskan adventure videos like this one, check out the YouTube channel Wicked Alaska. See you on the trail.